till now, it's the beautiful machine I've ridden.
That's a pretty good number. It looks like you're not at home most of the times. So, any major modifications you've done on the bike? That was one thing which was also playing in your mind when we were planning for it. How about the height? Good morning guys, so we are here in a beautiful place, very calm, not much of a noise here, and we are here today to just take the ownership feedback of the 390 Adventure spokes wheels version which was launched in 2023. Friend Prem has bought this motorcycle last year, and we're going to discuss on all the aspects related to this motorcycle, be it your modifications, be it your the comfort levels, be it your tourings, off-roads, the overall ownership review of this motorbike, because he has done close to 8,000 kilometers and he has done long tourings, lot of trails, city commuting, etc. So definitely he is the right person to give a right insights of this motorcycle, how it is a year later down the line. And let's welcome my friend Prem, and he's a very popular face on my channel because we ride together a lot of times, be it your trails, long tourings, wherever we go, we try to catch up together and go far the way. So let's set the video with the first question, because it's coming from quite a lot of different backgrounds in the motorcycle. The first bike he owned was the CBZ Extreme back when it was Hero Honda. Okay, then he moved to Classic 350, Dominar 400, and today he stands with the 390 Adventure spokes wheels version. So how has been this journey and what has changed over the years, and you're landing up on this particular segment?
Very interesting question to ask, because it's been a long journey. Yeah, CBZ was a wonderful bike then. I would say one of the best bike at
Yes,
back then in that
yeah.
segment. Later the Bullet came in.
Yeah,
The
everyone's
Exactly,
favorite. Some
exactly.
7-8 years back.
Oh my god, that was like crazy. Owning a Bullet is like a
big cult,
pride.
isn't it? Everyone wants to own that classic 350, that retro wala,
Correct,
that half
correct,
helmet,
correct.
goggles.
Ridden for almost 5 years with that. Done crazy kilometers. Yes, almost close to, I believe, 65,000 kilometers I've done on that. Dominar came in. You bought the White Tiger.
Yeah.
Then after that, the entire game changed. Basically, the industry changed. To be very honest, as soon as the Dominar came in,
It opened up the.
it actually opened up the market.
Actually,
Yeah, exactly. And as soon as I sat on your bike, rode it, I was like, dude, what is this? Where are we? Why Dominar? Then again, rode it for almost 4.5 close kilometers. Sorry, 4.5 close years, and close to like 45,000 kilometers. Done Iska, maybe.
We did Ladakh.
We did
Yeah.
Ladakh.
You went to Uttarakhand also.
I went to Uttarakhand. I mean, one of the
Yeah.
longest rides I've done in Dominar. Oh my god, beautiful machine for sure.
Absolutely.
It's still the best in that segment.
that
to
segment,
be very
yeah.
honest, with the price point, with whatever it offers. And after that, we have that crazy mindset of getting into all dirts, getting into off-roads. Then I felt like, dude, I think there is some challenge in Dominar where you are limited to do your
because of the
off-roading
weight,
stuff.
especially the weight.
Yeah, the front weight was very
Heavy.
and it was not designed any which
Yes,
ways
absolutely.
for that. Then this came in, yes, like last year. Oh my god, this was again after you, of course. You have been riding this for almost 4 years. Actually,
You
that's
rode
what
the
generated-
Adventure 390.
I
some
rode your
trails.
bike.
Okay.
Then after that, that Kida came in the head, and then yes, then I got this. Till now, it's the beautiful machine I've ridden for sure. because it ticks all the boxes.
Overall, the bike, offers so much of a confidence to any
Correct.
rider. So I mean, you have pretty much explained in terms of how you landed up buying this bike. But when it was Dominar 400 and if you want to upgrade to any other bike at that point of time, were there any other bikes in your mind, or you thought this is the only one available, I'll go for this because it fits into your requirement?
To be very honest, I haven't done much of a research on while I was buying this, because I know there were a lot of bikes in the market, there were Himalayans, there were a lot of other stuff. But see, what kind of comfort you get from your KTMs and Dominars is the same kind of engine you have ridden. You know the power, you know how it delivers. That's what I told. It ticks all the boxes.
Perfect.
And doesn't come with much of a challenges. I think the power which it delivers is like more than enough. You don't need like 700 or 800cc bikes.
So after you bought the bike, I think you have ridden it for almost how many kilometers?
Close to 8,000.
Close to 8,000 in a year. That's a pretty good number. It looks like you're not at home most of the times. Where and all you have taken the bike to, and how is your experience with this bike on those terrains?
Most of the places where I've ridden is more on the off-road side, because that's what it offers. And the first ride I went to Yellapur.
Okay.
And before to that, small trails we all did together. Yes, Yellapur was the one which I did it for almost
The coastal region
of Karnataka. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And Yellapur, I should say, it's one of the best. If you go if you choose an off-roading, that's the. And, later we did Goa.
Hyderabad, that's the
Goa,
complete
highway touring, and finally we landed up to Nepal. Oh my God, Nepal was something which has pleased the soul, I would say.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
That like quenches your thirst of riding your adventure in those crazy terrains, crazy off-roading, and that's something which we all love doing it.
We both just being together and riding the bike at its.
Seriously, that's a goosebumps, man. That's a goosebumps. I still get a goosebumps if I think about the way we are ridden for.
We should do Jalskar again then.
Of course we should.
Jalskar again will offer the same kind of an experience.
We should do that.
Yeah. What is the comfort cruising speed on the highways you have experienced?
And I would say the sweet spot is 125 to 130. That's a sweet spot.
So, any major modifications you've done on the bike, keeping in mind from your trails perspective and also from the highways perspective?
Yes, I have done. The first modification which I have done is putting up the backbusters. That's the very second day which I have done that modification, because
that's a life savior for
That's a life savior. As soon as I bought a bike, maybe the next day I put the backbuster. Then later I have put for the top box.
Okay.
I believe on the same day I put both. We got those fog lamps from Dominar itself. It was
the same one.
It's the same one, HJG. The peak design I have put. I would suggest everybody who is worried about their vibrations on phones.
Yeah.
Initially, I was not. I thought it might damage the phone or whatever it is, but I believe I regularly ride my bike with the phone mounted on it. And
it's
till
been
now,
like what? How many months since you're using?
Almost 8 months.
Okay, and so far no issues with the phone.
Yeah, no issue. I did it in Nepal.
Okay.
It's a crazy vibration you get.
Yeah,
there.
ever since you bought that mount, you have been guiding us. Yeah. Because we don't have the mounts now.
I've been the navigator for that. Later, what? I bought a tank bag, SW Mototech, expandable of I believe 12 to 17, something like that.
And what is the cost of that?
This costed me close to, I believe, 18 and a half. Handlebar razors I have put. It's a 1-inch handlebar razor. I haven't changed the crash guards.
Okay.
Looking at the vibration perspective and the increase in weight.
Otherwise,
I think I didn't do much of a modification in my bike to keep it light.
So, how many services you've got done, and what are the service costs and the intervals, and any major concerns or issues you faced with the bike so far?
I've done the first service maybe within 15 to 20 days of the bike which I bought. I believe after Ketan Makki ride, I've given one more service. So second servicing was done. Third servicing is still pending. Okay, so I have to give it to customer service. Otherwise, service centers are pretty good because I've been giving to Indranagar.
So how about the fuel economy, be it cities or on the highways? Have you tested it?
It's 33 on highways, maybe sometimes 34. On cities, it gives close to 30, 31. I would say, yeah, 29 to 31 is what it gives. So.
Have you faced any kind of an issue going at the higher altitudes in Nepal? I mean, where the temperatures are like sub-zeros or anything, like starting issues, or the bike is kind of gulping a bit of, or looking for more breathe, because on the higher altitude it happens. Anything of that sort you faced here?
I don't think so. With KTM is the challenge. I think I haven't faced anything. Unless we need to go to Speedy once again on winters, experience that minus 20, minus 30 degree temperature, and then would realize whether it's starting or not. Himalayan got started back then, and we were very proud of that machine.
Amazing.
That started.
That morning was amazing. Yeah. So one question, out of curiosity, I would like to ask, because even me also, when I initially planned to buy the KTM 390 Adventure, considering it is 855 mm tall. Okay, and I was bit apprehended to really go for this or not, but then I went for it because the bike is on the lighter side, so managing with 1 foot is also easier. But for you also, okay, that was one thing which was also playing in your mind when we were planning for it. How about the height?
Yes.
But then again, you were courage enough to go ahead with this bike and hitting all the kind of negative thoughts, like bashing it aside and saying, oh, let me go and go for this bike. Height is just a matter of the number, and so far you did all kind of different trails, etc.
Yes.
Okay, so how easy it has been for you? I mean, can you sit on the bike? Maybe we can just show the audience. Okay. But I think you have been managing pretty well with the single foot only. We have been so used, especially for the Indian conditions from the childhood, right?
Correct.
We are
Putting
so
both
used
the
to
legs together.
both the legs.
Yeah.
But I think every challenge is kind of an opportunity, and that opens up to tell you
Your
that
learning capabilities
dude,
of
you better learn this.
Exactly.
And ever since I bought this, I've been doing only one side footed, and that's very, very good skill.
Correct.
I think that's what you developed, and you're so comfortable now. So that's a message to everyone who thinks that I'm very short.
Very honestly, see, I'm like 5'4", and anybody with a 5'4", maybe 5'3", or 5'2", maybe 5'2", you can just bash it off, I would say. You just have to get that skills.
Get
used
to that 1 foot grounded.
Exactly.
I think that will short out. This bike comes with the adjustable suspension, both front and the rear. Have you tried working around with that? Tried playing around with the suspension setup?
See, this is the best thing which KTM has offered, giving you an adjustable suspension. I've fiddled it a lot with this. Whenever I'm off-roading, or whenever I'm on city traffic, or maybe on highways thing. So whenever there is a highway, I put the compression on maybe 15, 17, and rebound on maybe close to 20 or maybe 18. That's a comfort zone.
That's
on the highway.
Okay.
So basically, once you put up on a softer side of the suspension, that helps you cruise smooth. Okay. So whatever there are little bit of a bumps or any rough patches on the road, you won't even realize that you are just gliding over it. Off-road, I would suggest that you put it on a little higher side. That will help you to ride rough and not bottoming it out.
Okay, so thanks for all the inputs so far, Prem. So before we wind up the video, one last question. How is the overall experience so far in 1 or 2 sentences?
The overall experience is pretty good. As I said, it ticks all the boxes and it gives you all kind of comfort, maybe in highway, maybe in your off-road.
Right.
So you can do pretty much stuff in this. So I would say, yeah, it's a go-to bike. Whoever want to explore the adventure part of motorcycling, not just on the highway rides, going off-roading, going any terrains in that matter. So I would definitely recommend those people who are trying out different terrains and wanted to explore the world we are exploring.
Very, very good to know a lot of things about this fantastic machine. One message which we both would like to pass on to the viewers who are watching this video is, look, we buy this motorcycle to do a lot of things because it can do everything. Okay, it can do city commuting, it can do highway touring, it can do off-roads also. We are so used to city rides and highways, we can do no problem at all. But when it comes to off-roads, definitely you need to upskill a bit of, so that you really enjoy the pure essence of this bike. Not only this bike, any of the adventure bikes, because that's what they are truly meant for, right? Taking it off the road. And when you go off the road, okay, you need to have certain level of skills, because you can do anyway, no problem at all. But when you really want to enjoy that part of the game, you need to skill a little bit, so that you're really into it. You learn a bit of the off-road skills. Okay, watch videos or take a half a day session from any of the training schools. There are a lot which are coming up, because this adventure space has really opened up in India in the last couple of years. KTM also does these kind of trainings, so just take a update from any of the KTM showrooms and be part of it. You learn, and then you see the difference when you go off the road. We have gone to 1 or 2 training sessions. We're still planning to go more, because we want to learn more of the off-road side of it, where we really add a lot of fun to the way we ride off the road. So on that note, I'm going to end today's video, and thanks to my friend for taking out his time and sharing all his inputs about this motorcycle. And people who are watching this video and planning to upgrade to this machine, I would say take a pause and wait for some time, because your 2025 390 adventure is on its way, and that's really coming up with lot of upgrades. So I wouldn't say that people who are watching this video plan and buy. No, wait for 2025. On that note, I'm going to end today's video, and thanks very much for watching this video and spending your time, valuable time. And if in case you have not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly consider subscribing if you in case you like my content. Any questions, put it in the comment section. Please do like, share and subscribe as always. I'll see you again in the next one. Live life, keep traveling, follow your passion. Signing off, Raj. Jai Hind.